Well, howdy everyone. I know it's an odd angle, but I said I would make pork belly. I'm going to make pork belly. It's going to be a little different. So we're going to candy up some pork belly with golden monk fruit, so a keto-friendly sweetener, and even the dough I made is keto-friendly too for this pizza, which will be dragon fruit pork belly pizza with some ricotta cheese and mozzarella. Like I said, I'm gonna start putting the pork belly to be candied. Then we'll put that in the pan in the oven. I also have to par bake my dough, so I'm gonna get all messy, and let's do this. Oh, and by the way, these Zort in the cooking shot, and where Rogue did in the Foolish Rogue, gonna do some foolish cooking, and hopefully have some fun. And maybe this will be dethroned pineapple pizza as the weirdest melon pizza concoction. Who knows? It really is a real gamble. But I'm getting the pork belly to get all candified, hopefully. This is a mixture of cinnamon, the golden monk fruit, paprika, a little turmeric, some charcoal salt, and some black sesame seeds. Going for a little bit of a different flavor. Kind of go along with the dragon fruit. I have candied bacon before, but I've never candied pork belly. I have the oven set to 375 on convection on a roast setting, figuring that would make the most sense for this whole endeavor. So I'm just getting as much of this seasoning onto this pork belly as possible. I'm probably only going to use half of it for the pizza, but I'm going to make it all, candy it all up, have some for like a really awesome BLT. You know what I mean? Just, who knows? But I'm going to quickly go and put some aluminum foil on the pan for that to go into the oven. So I'm going to quickly throw the crust into the oven and then come back and finish up with the pork belly. So, pardon my movements here, but going off camera. All right, back. So I have a pan, aluminum foil on it. And I'm gonna finish up this pork belly. So I have most of what's in here all seasoned up pretty well on the 3 first pieces. So I'm gonna put them in there, that side up, to the best of my ability. Now I have this at 375. I think that should be slow enough to render the fat out pretty well. Like I said, I'm doing convection, just to try and speed things up a little bit. Now, honestly, I've never had candied pork belly before, and I'm winging it here. So, nothing wrong with, like I said, experiment, make food. As long as you don't get sick, everything's fine. Now, I'm curious on how such a moist fruit as dragon fruit is gonna do on a pizza, to be honest. But hey, could be worse. You know, it could be mushrooms. Who wants mushrooms on a pizza? Just kidding. Some people like mushrooms. It's just odd to me. Gotta get all of this covered. We got one more piece, and this will go in the oven too. This should be good, I'm hoping. Never want to make bad food, right? I don't know why I threw the sesame seeds in. I kind of thought it would be a good visual addition. But we got this like coated like French toast or cinnamon toast. So all the pork belly is coated. You know, even them out a little bit. And then get ready to put this in the oven. Well, like I said, it's time to put the pork belly in the oven too. So, you can only see my microwave though. Apologize for that. Don't have a good angle. See, oven's right down there. And we're gonna put this pork belly in. Should be another couple minutes on par baking that dough. So, I don't know. See you in a little bit. I did have to make a sauce too for a pizza, right? So I've already sort of made my sauce. Crushed tomatoes, Italian seasoning, salt, and 2 packets of Whole Earth, which is a monk fruit stevia mix. I always felt like a pizza sauce is on the slightly sweeter side. So just letting you know, I kind of skipped showing you stuff. I'm sorry. I skipped showing you making the dough too. It's sorry, but hey, I at least remembered to tell you about it. All right, I'm gonna wait on the bacon to finish up, and then we'll assemble a pizza. All right, so the pork belly's out, and I had to take you in for an up-close look, because look at that fat glisten. Look at all that fat glisten. So one of these bad boys is gonna go on a pizza. The rest of these, lunch for the week. Man, does it look tasty. Alright, time to assemble a pizza. So, dough has been pre-cooked, sauce is on top, pork belly's done. Time to assemble this extreme pizza, I would say. So I have some mozzarella that I sliced up that I'm gonna sprinkle onto the pie, as well as some ricotta that I'm going to spoon on. Because let's just be honest, we want to make this pie as odd and decadent as possible. Why hold any bounds? You know what I mean? Like, let's just go there. So this is gonna be a cheesy, fruity, bacony, well, pork belly, but come on, it's the same thing. Type of situation. So I'm gonna take about half of the mozzarella and put it down here. Because we're gonna coat the toppings. Grab a spoon, put some ricotta to go underneath too. I softened it up a little bit, so a dollop there. You know what I mean? Like, we're just going all out. Dollop there, dollop there. I'm gonna add some more, don't worry. And let's use a fork here. Pick up my dragon fruit, which I thawed out. I bought frozen dragon fruit cubes. Use them in yogurt or ice cream, smoothies, type of deal. Just a little bit easier to get your hands on than fresh dragon fruit right now. And the red one's gonna give a very interesting color to this whole pie. Sort of like beets, I guess. Don't know how this is gonna go. But people like pineapple on pizza, right? That's a thing. Comment below if you're pro or against pineapple on pizza. Really curious. I know it seems like more of a California thing, even though it's made in Canada, but I'm kind of curious. And I do not mind if you call what I'm doing here an abomination, because it does look weird. I will give you that. So we're plopping down the pork belly, the candied pork belly. This is a pizza not for the faint of heart, because got a lot of going on with the cheese and the pork belly. At least the fruit will make it a little bit healthier. All right. Now that we got the pork belly on, let's put the rest of the mozzarella. Take a quarter of it, I guess. Put it on top, and then we'll throw the rest of the ricotta in mix. This is gonna be like a fork type of pizza, something tells me. But I don't know. We'll see how it all melts out. A couple dollops of ricotta going on in a second. Just want to finish up this mozzarella. Let's see. So, little dollop there. I'm a fan of having ricotta on pie. I'm a big proponent of a white pie. Just a little cheese, oil, garlic maybe, and ricotta. So, throwing some on here. And this has kind of like a little semi-deep dish look to it. Not completely, but kinda. Alright. So, ricotta's on, pork belly's on. Gonna put it in the oven. And see you all when I'm cutting into it. Alright, so it's time to try this pork belly, dragon fruit, ricotta, mozzarella, keto-ish pizza, I guess. The dragon fruit probably threw that off, but at least the crust is keto. So maybe the net carbs altogether won't be that bad. It is, alright, not gonna be easy to eat. But, hey, let's give this a shot. All right. It actually worked okay. The dragon fruit plays well with the pork belly. The ricotta might have been a little too much. And maybe higher temperature on finishing off the pizza just to get the cheese to be a little bit less gooey. But all in all, I thought this was going to be an unholy abomination. And I'm happy to say, with the cheese choices, with the ricotta and the mozzarella, and the sort of like mellow sweetness of the dragon fruit, it works really well. It's kind of like prosciutto and melon. Kind of works. So, this is Tom, I'm sorry, Zork can be seen, the foolish rogue of Rogue Disney doing some cooking, and saying, this is worth a gamble on, if you can find it. Bye.